So the first match was Fleetwood 0, Swindon Town 1. Now, I have one word to say about this. Shite. So, we sat back against one of the bottom 4 at home. Only lost twice at home this season, and when we have lost, we've always lost by conceded 4 goals. Yeah, let's sit back to like 21st or 22nd in the table. They punished us. We didn't come back. We just, at the time, we hadn't scored for 3 games altogether, and we deserved to lose. We weren't nothing good. Yeah. So the next game was MK Dons 3, Gillingham 2. Now, MK did go 2-0 up, but Gillingham brought it back to 2-2. And the franchise scored a late goal, which, as like unusual of that game, isn't very good because I don't like MK Dons very much, as does other people. The next game was Millwall against Scunthorpe. Millwall 3, Scunthorpe 1. I don't know what has happened to Scunthorpe, but do you want your bottle? Jesus Christ. So Millwall absolutely hammered them. Millwall are a good team in my opinion. I think there'll be I think they could easily challenge Fleetwood for the playoffs. So that's like one of the main teams I'm worried about at the end of the season. The next game was Bradford against Walsall. Now, when I said it a couple of weeks ago, Bradford, when they win, they do it. They don't do it by many. They won against Walsall 1-0. Billy Clark just before the hour mark, 58 minutes. And they sealed it out. Fair play. That's how Fleetwood have been winning. Been winning by 1 or 2 and seen out and trying to get a second on the counter-attack. And the other game was Bolton against Chesterfield. 22k altogether attendance. Oh, fans definitely win games. No, they don't. You do 0-0 against Chesterfield. But I'm not going to say anything because we can't beat Swindon at home. So, yeah. Now, the Checker Trade Trophy. I had a feeling Coventry would win with all the troubles and all what's going on with Sisu. After all this boycotting of the trophy, to see 74,400 and something there is a bit of like a kick in the teeth, to be fair, because I knew it would happen. Oh, we're going to boycott. It gets to Wembley, you're obviously going to go. So, going on to Tuesday's games, Rochdale beat Port Vale 3-0. That's a good result for Rochdale. Could they sneak back into the playoffs? I'm not quite sure now. Bolton won late on against Southend. Southend, who if they would have beaten Fleetwood beaten Bolton by 2-0 or 3-1 by 2 goals, they would have been third by the end of the night. Shrewsbury lost to Millwall at home 2-1. Now, Shrewsbury looked like they got outside the relegation zone early January. They went on a bit of a run, 4 wins out of 5, I think it was. But Millwall, like I said, good team, and they lost. The next game was Oxford against Fleetwood. Now, we did go 1-0 up for Bobby Grant. We desperately needed a goal. It was a penalty. And Maury Bell was brought down. Certain penalty for me. But obviously, I'm just a biased Fleetwood fan. Then the Oxford goal. Was it offside? Was it not? I'm not going to complain because we got the luck against Scunthorpe when that could have been a goal easily. But the main thing was we got it back to 2-1. It was cracking work by Maury Bell. And he used to put it in and thinking, oh, is this a Fleetwood match review? I didn't go to the game, but I did see the highlights and it sounded fantastic. And the third goal was David Ball. What a finish into the roof of the net. And who says fans win games? 83 Fleetwood fans. Fair play to every one of them that went. I was going to go, but certain circumstances I couldn't go, which I was really devastated about. And the next game is Sheffield United 2, Coventry 0. Now, Coventry, that was our last chance to probably get themselves out of it. The 13 points adrift with 15 points left. They could get relegated if results don't go their way. If I think Shrewsbury, Gillingham, I think if the 3 above the relegation zone all win, I think Coventry are down. And Sheffield, they're flying. 6 points is it 6 or 9 points ahead of Bolton? And if they win on Saturday, or if we win and Sheffield win, they're promoted. If we draw and Sheffield draw, I think they're promoted. All they've got to do is match Fleetwood's result. That's it. Yeah. So, and then so here is the fan video. Thank you very much for sending it in. I really do appreciate it. Here we go.
Hi, my name's Ben. I'm a Bradford City fan, and I also have a YouTube channel called Bradford City Vlogs. There will be some videos in the future, but for now, I'm going to be predicting 3 results for Saturday's games. The first one will be Bury versus Bradford, my team, but I think Bradford will win 1-0 just with Charlie White in the goal. I think the next one is Northampton versus Sheffield United. I think Sheffield United top of the league. They're going to win the league, so I think it'll be easy. 3-0 win for them. Billy Sharp with 2, and then a former Bradford man, James Hanson, with the other one. I think the next one is your team, Ben. Oldham versus Fleetwood, and I think Fleetwood, with the form they're in, I think they'll win 2-0 with David Ball and Devante Cole scoring for them. Devante Cole, ex-Bradford. But, yeah. Thanks, Ben, for letting me on your YouTube channel, and I wish you the best of luck for the future.
So there, the next, my prediction, the next, oh my God. So my predictions for these 3 games, Bury 1, Bradford 1. I think Bury need to get outside the relegation zone, so they'll come out fighting, a bit like Swindon did against Fleetwood. So I'm going to go 1-1. Northampton, Sheffield, I'm going to go 2-0 to Sheffield. I think, Ben said, I think Billy Sharp will get 1, and I think Hanson will get 1 as well. And Oldham against Fleetwood. Now, this is a difficult one to judge for me because I don't have a clue about Oldham that much, but their pitch is dreadful apparently, and they need to get outside relegation zone like Bury. But I think it's going to either be a 1-0 Oldham win because of the pitch, because they're used to playing on it, or excuses already, or 1-1 with Kean Bolger score a 90+ third minute header. You've heard it here before. Get down to William Hill and put that on. So yeah. So thank you for watching today's video. Bye bye piece of paper. I've only got that because I always forget the games I'm doing, and I always have to come off and go on to football. Woo! So please leave a like. It'd be really appreciated. And yeah, episode 7. How have we done it? Wow, 7 claps. Was that 7 or 8? I don't know. Can't count. That's why I'm in set 5 for maths. So yeah, I'm going to leave it here now. Peace.